All right, and we rolling. Camera's
All those
rolling.
sisters be hating on me.
All right, you ready? We ready.
Hey, I just hit the corner with my partner Rock. Ain't nobody fresher than TP. I got niggas who be spinning the block, making sure that they check with me. It ain't even no pressure thing. Really something we easily bring. Just like I leave, we sting like a bee.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Atlanta World Podcast. On today's episode, we got me, your host, Solomon English, my other host, or our other host, Rock Exclusive. And on today's episode, we got our boy, DMG Huncho. This man is a big-time artist in Atlanta coming up, working on his thing, doing his damn thing. Now, what we wanted to do on this episode is get him involved so that way he can tell us about his background, his story, why he's here, how he became who he is today, and his struggles and, prosperations that he's been through. Okay, so first thing I want to ask you, bro, is where did it start?
The music.
The music.
Hell
yeah.
I wrote a little bit in the joint. Like when I locked up, I was writing a little bit, but I just to pass my time. You feel me? Like, you know how niggas in that bitch be writing people and like writing letters and all that shit. I was like, pass their time.
Yeah.
I ain't really want to talk to nobody, you feel me? So I really just was writing music.
Yeah.
So I got out and shit, and I let a couple people hear it, you feel me?
Yeah.
And they're like, man, shit, go see what's up. Go to the studio, drop it. So I'm like, all right. I go to the studio, I drop it, and I end up meeting up with like, you know what I'm saying, long time childhood friend in that bitch, and he was just there. And, you know what I'm saying, shout out A-Rod the God. It's A-Rod the God I'm talking about. So, A-Rod like, shit, bro, like, you got a story, like.
So when you were locked up,
Yeah.
and you were writing these lyrics,
Yeah.
was your intention to come out and lay them down on some tracks?
No.
Okay.
I didn't ever want to rap. I wanted to get back out
Back to the streets.
and get what I didn't do what I was doing while I got locked up.
Yeah, you trying to make money, huh?
Yeah,
exactly.
I just wanted some money. I just wanted some money when I got out. Yeah, like that was just some time for me to get there, sit down, get my head straight, and do it smarter. That's my plan. That was in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
wait, so why? So my question now is then, why did you end up writing the lyrics in the first place? Like, was that just for you to just express yourself, just to write your shit down? What?
I mean, it was literally to get it out of my head. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like, man, and there's so many motherfuckers in that bitch rapping. Everybody in that bitch rapping, you feel what I'm saying? They having little ciphers, I'm just sitting listening and shit. So I go to my rack and I write. You feel me? I don't let nobody hear it though, but I just write on my rack.
Yeah.
So then I shove it up under my mat and, I continue through my day. So that's what I did damn near every day, you feel me? Until when I finally got out, I had a fucking pack of, like 3 packs of manila folders and shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I had like big ass stacks of rhymes and shit. But to this day though, I really never even let nobody hear what I wrote in there. Feel what I'm saying?
Why not?
I mean, probably like I said though, a couple people like heard it because I didn't believe, like I don't want to rap. I didn't believe I was no rapper. You feel me? I just wanted to pass my time.
I see.
And that's how I pass my time.
That makes sense.
Man, I got a question for you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
From your opinion, bro, do you feel like there's something wrong with like being a rapper, like actually taking rap seriously? Like, you feel like that's what's the difference?
Okay, so it's nothing wrong with being who you is.
For sure.
Flat.
I agree.
There's nothing wrong with being who you is. If you're a street nigga, be that. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to change your life from being a street nigga, do that. You feel what I'm saying? But if you ain't no street nigga, don't act like you no street nigga and get to putting that shit on wax, like putting that shit on tracks. Like, that shit don't weigh up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga gonna try you. Or you that? Let me see if you that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't live like that for real. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
Nigga, check your background the whole demo. Say I get on, and I ain't never did nothing I talk about in none of my music. I'm exposed. Niggas gonna bring it to the light. You feel what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I don't. But like you said, no, I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a rapper or taking rap serious. It's just nothing that I will pursue because it wouldn't give me. I need money right now. You get what I'm saying? I need money right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I need my bread immediately. I ain't trying to play. I ain't trying to wait. I ain't trying to wait on nobody to believe me or none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I went after.
So let me ask this. So you say you're not trying to wait on anybody, and you need your money like right now. Right. So when you come out of jail,
right,
you talk about your partner, you go to the studio, you record, blah blah blah. How fast when you got out of jail did you hop into the studio and start recording?
It took me like 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I didn't want to get in. I didn't want to do it.
All right, so I got a question there. Who was your biggest influencer to get into the studio?
To get into the studio?
Yeah, like
my little brother, DMG Frankie.
Your actual little brother, like by blood.
Yeah, and my little brother.
So
yeah,
he was just like, bro, you gotta go.
He was already in my head. He was already my biggest fan before I even started rapping.
For sure.
When I wrote in there, I wrote it for him, for real. You feel what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Like, cause he believed in whatever the fuck I do. You feel me? Yeah. And he know if I go at it, I'm going 100% at it. So I let him hear it, and he like,
this shit hard.
Sure. I'm fucking with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I really finally went into the studio, I saw my bro A-Rod, the guy. You feel me? And he heard it, and he like, man, no, this is a story. Like, niggas got to hear your story.
Yeah.
Like, you know, shit, see if people gonna fuck with it. Like, I know, he telling me, like, he know people gonna fuck with it. Yeah. But I'm doubting myself, you feel me? Because this ain't me, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go in here and drop. So when I drop, people's fucking with it.
So when did you drop the first song you ever made?
2018.
So that was, well, I mean, almost now 3 years ago because it's 2021. Happy New Year, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But, so 2018.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the song?
WAP. With A-Rod, the guy.
And is that a song that to this day you're still proud of?
Yep.
So for you, all right, let me say this first. So usually when I run to other artists or I focus on things that I've done, when I look at the shit I did in the beginning, I hate it.
Right.
So my question for you is, why do you think you still fuck with that song like that? Because you seem pretty confident in it. Is that the lyrics you think? Like what you said?
It's the public. I don't judge me. I let everybody else judge. That's just, you know, when baby say, like, I don't call myself to go, I leave that to the people. Yeah, I leave that to the people. If they fucking with it, I gravitate towards it more. But me, myself, personally, though, I don't even like my voice. I be tired of hearing myself. No
Really?
cap, right. But I know that everybody else want to hear what's next. Like,
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, yeah, so I stay busy. I get busy. You feel me? So, yeah.
So when you record, are you the type of artist who likes to hear yourself play back when you record? Or you like that shit off?
I don't want to hear none of that.
You know what, bro? Like, so I run a studio through my crib, right? And so in the past few days, I've had like some artists come through and record and shit. And usually people like to hear themselves.
Right.
Like, I like to hear myself when I record.
Me, myself, like, I don't want to hear myself. If I got to hear myself, it's where I got to punch in at. That's it. Like, and that's just to know where I got to punch in at. Because I literally do the verse 20 times instead of hearing myself and punching in. Like, I will, you feel what I'm saying? But I'd rather, now that I know how fluent my engineers is, like, they make the shit sound great, I'll punch in. I ain't got no problem punching in. Yeah.
So do you have your own specific engineer, like dudes you roll with usually, or like it's just whatever they give you at the studio?
Yeah. Down in Cleveland, I fuck with Studi Wood. Shout out Studi Wood. Shout out Money. In Atlanta, I fuck with Clean Work.
Okay.
Clean Work Media and
Doppler.
Who?
Doppler Studios.
Doppler, exactly.
Is that really the one?
Yeah, it is.
Bro, I used to work there.
Great guess. Yeah.
Wait. So, oh shit, bro.
Yeah. Hell
Doppler.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass studio, man.
Yeah. That's where I recorded a couple of my songs at Doppler.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
I ain't know. Do you remember who your engineer was there, or was it somebody you brought, or what?
Yeah, Fresh the Pharmacy.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, Pharmacy.
Yeah, the Pharmacy.
He's in the back.
Yeah.
In that hallway.
Yeah, either he in the back or he in the big one. If
Studio A.
Yeah, if we in the big one, that's where you know who Dope Boy is,
Doughboy. I've heard the name when I was there, but I don't think I've met him.
He won a Future Artist though. He's pretty popular and shit.
Okay, I see.
But that's where he recorded though. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that's where I was most of the time when I'm in there though. Like you know what I'm saying. That's the studio he recorded in. That's the studio we chilling at. Type shit.
Yeah.
And if I'm recording, I'm either recording there or I'm recording like in that back hallway, like you were just talking about.
Yeah, I know a lot of motherfuckers go through there because when I worked there, I usually only had to watch like because I was working there as an intern.
Yeah.
And I used to have to watch Studio like A and shit.
Yeah.
But he be on his own thing, and he have artists come through his own shit going, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even talk to him much. I just saw him a few times.
Right.
But I heard them, like, working back then. The shit would be loud, and he'd be in that back hallway right next to the door outside and shit, where niggas smoke weed and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this nigga really putting work in. You know what I'm saying?
It's some work. Hell yeah. Niggas put that work in that bitch. But, like I was saying, once an engineer find my sound, that's what I'm fucking with.
So,
what reason am I fucking with anybody else for? Like, I'll wait. I got a little bit of patience, but I got patience. but I will wait until who I want to engineer me is free.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, that's good.
Yeah.
So when you first got the pen, you go to the studio, blah 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 blah. How long did it take you for you to like realize to yourself that you wanted to take it seriously?
I mean, first off, it was a Dame B studio. Dame B and let me see, Splash Rock, Marlo. It was their studio. They had a Holla at 'em studio. That's what it's called, Holla at 'em.
Okay.
Holla at 'em studio. So I went there, and they had a nice price for me because for me to not believe in myself, I wasn't about to pay a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went in that bitch and I'd be dropping the shit. So let me see. I probably did a whole mixtape in like 2 months, like 11 songs, like 2 months. Yeah, yeah. Like after WAP, that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a mixtape. So my first mixtape was in 2018.
Wait, WAP was a single, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So after my first single, I dropped that mixtape.
How soon after the single?
3 months.
Okay, cool.
I dropped it on March 19th, you feel me? In 2018. So when I dropped that was called, I had a lot of controversy about the title of that, you feel me?
But what?
No. The controversy about the title of my mixtape. My mixtape was called Human Trafficking.
Human trafficking?
Yeah.
Nigga.
You imagine.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why, but I mean, to us, it's just like.
But listen. It's a play on words, you feel me?
Exactly. I figured, I would assume that.
So listen, I sold boy and I sold girl. Make sense now?
I understand. I see where you coming from. You feel what I'm saying? But like everybody else.
All right, though. But I had to explain that a million times. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I found out how sensitive the industry was. Not even the industry, the people. Period.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch what you say now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially now.
And yeah, but to me, it wasn't that serious in my head. It was human trafficking, like, you know what I'm saying? I sold this and I sold that, and we call it this and we call it that.
Right.
So. If in the literal sense, if I sold boy and girl, it's human trafficking.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody was sensitive as fuck about that shit. Though.
I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but they say all publicity is good publicity. Do you still think that, you know what I'm saying, is a ideology being like cancel culture and all that other shit?
Say again?
Do you still feel like all publicity is good publicity when it comes to like that cancel culture shit? You feel me?
Yeah, but at the same time though, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's 3 things I'll never be: a bitch ass nigga.
I knew you was about to say I don't know how.
And a fag. That's 3 things a nigga never put my name in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll never have my name involved in. And a man of the straight and street community would never have his name involved in.
Right.
Flat.
Right.
But nigga want a good name. How your name good? And you did some fuck shit. we can fuck with some boys or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So it ain't all publicity ain't because that shit come bad as fuck. Like that shit come horrible.
So you think if like I don't know, bro. Let's say like you in some headline for some controversial topic that you don't fuck with at all, but it's something that brought you some of the most attention you ever got.
Right.
Would you consider that good publicity or bad?
It still matter. I never openly invite no bullshit to me or to my name.
Right.
No bad purpose, you feel me? But at the same time, if it's just some little shit like, oh yeah, Huncho done did some fucked up shit. Because really, man, look, my first real big single was a song called Robbery.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Was that was after you dropped that? After
That was
the first
after the
mixtape?
that was 2019.
Okay.
That was in 2019.
So at that point you were going for a minute.
Yeah, right. So I let my mixtape ride for that year. For 2018, I let it ride for that year.
Right.
And I made some more songs and shit. But then I dropped my next big single, Robbery, which was in 2019. I dropped it in December 2018, actually, but then I put the song out in 2019, January. Yeah. So that song, you know what I'm saying, did great. But with that song doing great, first off, I don't rap about nothing I don't know about. You feel me?
So how do you go ahead, bro?
I'm just saying, niggas did shit down and ain't proud of all that type of shit, right? So with that song getting big, that's what people expected out of me. Like that's what people looked at me as. You feel me? I became stereotyped. Like,
yes,
you
exactly.
Know what I'm saying?
Put in the box.
Yeah, like oh no, this nigga Jack boy. You nigga Rob. You know what I'm saying? Like no. Man, bro, it was a long point in time where I couldn't sit in the nigga back seat. If I was getting a ride somewhere, they put me in the front seat. Nigga ain't want me behind them. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, I shouldn't keep making music like this.
Wait, so did you change it up afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be versatile. I don't want to be just looked at one thing like you. Okay, so my logo, my emblem is a nigga in a ski mask. At first, me letting Robbery go viral in the upstates and shit was a good thing for me. You feel me? But it's like I don't want to be closed into this specific
box
type of music. You feel me? Right, yeah. So I don't want to be looked at just as this only. So I try to be versatile a little bit. You feel me?
So let me ask you this. And this can be a hard question to answer for a lot of people, which is understandable, but you say you don't want to be looked at as that one box, right?
Right.
So if you had to like tell us, what would you want to be seen as? I'm sure that's one aspect of it. Because, street cred, validity, what you saying is what you mean. It's
I
the
ain't
truth.
even worried about no street cred. Everybody want to know my name. Solid.
Okay, so then fuck it.
Right.
But other than that aspect of it, what else would you like to be seen as?
I mean, I don't want to be in the streets forever. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I definitely don't want my son in the streets, my daughter, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to be. I'm an artist. At this, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm taking this music shit serious because this music shit taking me serious. You feel me?
That's a bar. But yeah.
But, so I don't want to be stereotyped to one specific group forever. Oh, hold on.
What were you last saying?
No, I was talking about it. I want to be a artist. I don't want to just be stuck in that. You feel me?
That
like,
one box, right?
Yeah, like, cause it's what's them called, genres? This shit's still new to me. Oh my mama, this shit's still new to me. All the music, it's called. I used to saying it was genre, like generations, but I'm trying to shorten the word. You feel me? I don't know the word, how to say this shit.
That's crazy.
Genre, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to be stuck in that one genre, right? Which might be drill music or some shit or whatever. Yeah, I just know how to make music. That's all.
Yeah.
Right, and I done ran a club for like, when I got out the joint, I ran a club in Cleveland called Privé for like 2 years, you feel me?
Yeah.
Biggest club in Cleveland, you feel me?
What?
The most jumping club in Cleveland, you feel me? So when I did that, I brought the strippers.
Right.
Strippers love me, you feel me? So they fuck with me heavy. They came to the club, they danced. Now it's a strip club. Now it's the biggest strip club in Cleveland, you feel what I'm saying? So when I started listening, like, damn, oh, they like this, or they fucking it up to this. Oh, everybody throwing money to this.
You took your notes.
I'm like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Trying to see what they trying to
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm looking like, oh, they like this. Or they like that style. Or they like that beat. They like that tempo. You feel me?
Right.
They like how that bass drop. That's cool. I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with it too. So let me do something just like this. If not just like this, because I never will copy no artist style. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't learn from somebody, you're not learning.
That's a really good point. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's so crazy is I really felt Soulja Boy when bitch said, like, I taught all these rappers this, I taught you know, all that shit that nigga was doing, saying, that bitch was right. Bitch was right. You feel me? Like, he really was the like what the Godfather, going viral and the internet sensation. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So,
let me ask you this, bro.
Homeboy.
Let me ask you this, man. You seem like somebody who likes to, you know, do your own thing, like, seriously, you know, be ahead of your own life and where it goes, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to music, I know you didn't start rapping seriously like your entire life. Right. But who are some people you take influences from or even listen to seriously, and you listen to the music and you're like, damn, you know, like, not necessarily that I wish I could do that, but you draw inspiration from it and you make something.
DMX and 2 Chainz.
That's it?
DMX on the street side.
Okay.
2 Chainz on the player crack dealer side.
You know what, nigga? I don't hear a lot of people big up 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people I know. I'm not saying like in the industry or like, I'm just saying a lot of people I know. So, what is it about 2 Chainz that you fuck with so heavy? Like, when you watch him or interviews music, what about it is it that speaks to you?
I was serving when he was blowing up. So as him blowing up, I'm bumping his shit while I'm serving. I'm feeling every word he talking about, because he talking about what I'm doing.
You can relate?
Yeah, relate. Yeah, like I really related to homeboy, and I really felt like everything he talk about is going on right here in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's really dope, man. I was listening to 2 Chainz. I remember liking him I think like freshman year of high school. In the summer, listening to fucking True Religion. Is that what it was? That's right. That's the first, like, bro.
True Religion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was down here,
Yeah.
and I'm not from Atlanta, but I was in Atlanta throughout the summer. I was listening to True Religion, like T.I., that type of shit. And True Religion, I remember being like dope as fuck. I had a few songs off that I really like, but now at this point, I don't really listen to 2 Chainz like that. You know?
Right. I
But
mean,
go ahead.
No. I feel you though. Like, shit, if anybody you can relate to, you gonna tap into.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, you just like, if 2 Chainz made a song about anything that was going on in your life at that point in time, that's gonna be, oh, this is my shit. You feel me? That's gonna be your tap in. Like, you like, damn, that's this hard as fuck. This was my shit back then when it dropped. Type shit. Like, yeah, like True Religion was my shit. That shit was really going on. Yeah. You know, me and my brother, shout out neighborhood Pat, my best friend. He, me and him was bumping that shit every day. Like,
Every day.
Yeah, 2 Chainz. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you still like him, like his stuff that he makes now? Because I don't know if I'm wrong here, because I don't listen to him seriously, but I'm guessing he went more towards pop mainstream shit. Like, different from what niggas liked him for in the beginning.
I'm not mad at that, because you gotta think about it. Who else did that? Think about it. Who else did that?
Did
21
what? Like,
Savage, motherfucking Gucci Man. You feel me? Everybody
you asking who did
that.
what? Nigga did like
that everybody that was street, that went pop and plat, you know, and industry. You feel what I'm saying? They had to do that. Sometimes you gotta do that to the label, you wonder, you feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do that to make them happy.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do it for the bread.
No, I really think a lot of them do it for the bread.
As long as you don't sell yourself, you'll sell your soul. Cause shit, when Gucci did it, that nigga was still hollering that shit. But he did it a different way. He ain't wasn't so vulgar about it, you feel me? That's just how that, you feel me? Like 2 Chainz did the same way. Like I feel that.
I feel like a lot of niggas, like, they go pop probably because the bread, man.
Yeah.
The money, like, that would be the main reason, because at that point, a lot of people start to think that they lose their
creativity.
You know, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
The artistry, what
like
made them
trying
them.
to shell them or something, like put them in a box or something. But
Right, yeah. I mean, but that's just labeled though, for real though. Like, yeah, like the motherfuckers would be, goddamn.
Hell yeah. So for you, man, when you go in the studio and you make your songs and everything, how do you usually go about recording your lyrics? Are you improvising? Are you writing your shit down?
And in all reality, I do the first 2 bars. I write them. Even if I type them in my notes in my phone. First 2 bars.
Okay.
But after that, I go in there and I don't know what I want to say after that. Like, Cause if I think too much on it, it's gonna be corny.
Is it really?
To me.
Okay.
Everybody, some people might like it.
You're right.
But
you ain't fucking with it.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking too hard on this shit. This ain't what I'm trying to do. Like, no, this ain't it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if I go down that bitch with a 5th Patron and a cup, you hear me? And I get now, and I do, you know, and whatever come to my mind is whatever I put in that and on the mic.
Yeah.
That's what's going. Like,
have you ever written a verse before?
Yeah.
Okay, a whole verse, top to bottom. That was when you were in prison.
Hell yeah.
You wrote 2 whole folders.
Right, hell yeah, 3 folders. Hold up, let me.
Take your time, you cut it.
What,
Now, I'm going back to your creative process.
yeah.
I don't know what this is like for you, but do you like to collaborate with artists, or are you someone who prefers to do your songs by yourself? Like you vocally, by yourself.
So, if I feel it's a hit, I want to do it by myself.
Okay.
I mean, like, I done been to enough. It's hella labels done call me to where I done had meetings with them to where they're like, okay, let me hear something.
Yeah.
And they be like, and then I got to present to them songs that I done did with somebody else. And with me doing a song with somebody else, they like, okay, now your verse was hard.
Versus the other person?
Right, wait, no, not even that.
Okay.
Your verse was hard, but where's your solo music at though? Like, we can't push this because he ain't here. You here, nigga.
It's just you.
Yeah, right, yeah. So it's like.
So at that point, were you like, okay,
I gotta start dropping dolo.
Advertising for yourself type
Yeah,
shit.
I gotta start dropping dolo.
Yeah.
If I keep doing features and collabs and shit, I ain't mad at no collab. I love doing collab because some of the shit be hard as fuck. And then it's cross promotion. I gain their fans, they gain my fans, and I don't even call them fans. I'm sorry, I gain their supporters, they gain my supporters. So we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep pushing you. We're gonna keep pushing me. You feel me? What's up, Freak?
hell yeah.
And then as far as do I like to collab? I do. I really do. But like I said, we gotta be our boom. So for me to be like, I want to collab with this person, I gotta drop the verse, drop the hook, and then be like, damn, I ain't got no second verse.
Oh, really?
But he'll sound hard as fuck on this bitch, or she'll sound hard on this bitch.
Right.
Like, yeah, she gonna pop this hoe out. All right. And then I called him, like, it had to be like that, though. Or it had to be like, shit, what's up, you trying to collab?
Okay,
and then we sit, and then we sit in the lab.
Right.
And we cook something up.
Cook up right there.
Yeah.
And you can comfortably just like write your shit, cook up right there in the studio.
I mean, as long as I got some liquor, I'm gonna jump in there and we gonna do the thing.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do drugs. None. I don't smoke. I don't buy no pills.
You don't smoke weed?
I do nothing.
No weed?
Nothing. That's
You
all
ever
I
smoke
do.
weed?
Never in my life.
You never smoked weed a single time in your life?
I've never smoked nothing ever in my life. And they can't smoke in my house.
Alright, so do you feel like weed bad? Like what you feel like?
No,
weed?
I don't. I just never did it.
Just prefer not to.
I never did as a child. I mean, like as an adolescent, you feel me? It's like coming up.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I start now? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would I start when I'm growing up? At this point, I'm just doing what they doing.
But I'm saying, because some people look at weed as terms of like spiritual connection and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Towards that lane.
but look though, but if I felt like that, I'd jump in that motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
But me myself personally, I feel like I'm not being me.
Yeah, you right.
If I hop in that boat, you hear me?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't got no problem with nobody doing it. Me personally, I ain't saying nothing about nobody, you feel me? Weed smokers be sloppy in the fuck. Like, it be shell guts everywhere, it be ashes everywhere.
I hear
It
what
be,
you're saying.
it be the top of the, what's the demos? It be top of them bitches everywhere. You rip them
can't
hoes
say
off.
no.
Yeah, them
You're
hoes.
right,
You
you're
feel
right.
what
I
I'm
hear what you're
saying?
saying. I hear what
And
you're
then I be at, I was like, man, I don't even smoke. Fuck, I'm cleaning this shit up.
Right.
But that's just me though. I don't smoke. I drink. And I sip lean. That's it.
But lean can kill you though. You feel me? I ain't
But that's
nobody down.
no.
But you deciding to do that.
That's 100% right. I don't even sip lean no more. I'm saying, but them the things that I have done.
You've done.
I've sipped lean before. Before I went to the joint, my last time in the joint, I was heavy on that shit. Nigga, on my wristband, I looked at pitch black because I was dehydrated. That's all I was drinking. You feel me? Nigga, I was a lick, man.
Damn.
I was a lick. No cap, man. I go out there, I be in the streets and sell some shit for $135, right? And go right to the lean man and spend that $135 with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Every other day. If I didn't drink it, I'm mad as fuck at everybody right here. You feel what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
Yeah, like I'm really, that shit caused dope sickness and all type of shit.
So what made you stop it?
Joint.
You had
You
to.
had to.
I
Like
was in
you
the
forced
joint.
it.
I went down.
Yeah.
So you think you never got locked up? You probably still be doing it right now.
No cap. And no being funny type of shit intended. What's his name just died?
A lot. MF Doom. No. Who else? There's a lot of people
from Chicago. Who just died off the lane?
off the lean from Chicago. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Juice WRLD died of some pills.
Yeah,
Pills,
yeah.
yeah.
What you talking about?
Man, no, I'm talking about. I forgot. I'm
Lil
not
Peep.
even.
Lil Peep.
No,
People's
no,
from Chicago.
no.
Peep died off lean.
Somebody died off lean.
Fredo.
Fredo.
Oh.
I be Fredo as fuck. I believe. You understand? That was 4-5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a minute.
Yeah, I'd have still been doing that consistently every day.
Mm.
I'd have been sick and fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how I feel, realistically, every time I go to jail, I feel like if I didn't go to jail, I'd be dead
Mm.
or serving a worse sentence than I would have. Than I was, I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like. So when I go down, it's my time to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down and think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tripping.
So you got like sentenced to life.
Yeah.
How would you feel about the rest of your life?
The elbow, the whole elbow, like
Yeah,
life.
like yeah, the whole thing.
Do I got an outdate?
I'm assuming no. Let's just say you die in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta die in prison.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel about the rest of your life?
Get me out of here. I'm doing everything I can to get the fuck out of there. Kill me here.
So you gonna fight your way out or die?
I'm trying to get through.
Wow.
I'm trying to get up.
Straight
the
up.
What?
You're going out.
I'm going up.
All right. Wow. Wow.
What?
So let's say you get out. Well, you just gonna leave the country?
I want my mama. I ain't never in my life bowed down, and I wouldn't to them crack nobody.
Hell yeah, bro.
Ain't catching me bowing down to nothing. I'm up through. I'm gonna try to get up through, or I'm gonna get up enough clout or up enough bread to get up through.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
I did have to ask you this though, cause bro, you said you never smoked weed, but you did sibling. So
I know that's a big contradiction, but I'm just.
it seems like it. It's like how?
I mean, I know it.
So I
know
need
it.
to ask you. You never smoked weed growing up.
Never.
I know you didn't start drinking lean when you came out the womb. So how did you end up deciding to take that first sip and be okay with that versus not even taking one hit of weed? How did that? It was niggas you were around, like.
You want to tell you how I got truth?
Yeah.
I hate smoke, ashes, shit like that. I literally grew up around people who. So first off, let me bring it back to here. Boom. So first off, I was the dirtiest kid in school, right?
Okay.
The poorest kid in school, right?
Okay.
All the time. So for me to even kick it with either the cool kids or fuck with the little bitches in there, I had to be clean. Even though my shit was raggedy, I was clean. I never stank type shit. You feel me? Even if my hair was nappy, I was clean. I never stank. That's all I could do. That's all I had. You know what I'm saying? So the people I was around used to smoke. Weed breath smelled like ass to me. No cap. No cap. Or a fucking ashtray.
That's crazy. So that's where this came from.
So,
oh wow.
For me not to smoke, it was for me to think like, if I smoke, I can never get no bitches. Fuck out.
Wow.
The fuck I'm about to smoke and I'm already dirty as fuck. Where the fuck I'm stank for too? Alright, yeah, let me get out of here. I be getting away from the smoke. Nigga be smoking, I be like, I'm up through.
Yeah.
You feel me? I didn't gotta smell good. I couldn't afford real cologne, so I'm buying oils. The African joint.
Oils, that shit is good.
I'm
though.
smelling good.
Yeah.
That's how I'm knocking hoes off. I'm smelling good. I give a whole hood. Ooh, you smell good? I'm ugly as fuck, dirty as fuck. Yeah. That's how I'm knocking. You feel me?
So you get it how you live.
Yeah. So yeah. Real. So when
Hey,
top. Yeah.
I got a question, man. So look, you said you know what I'm saying, took very well care of yourself, like when you was growing up and shit. So, who taught you how to do those things? You feel me? Like, who the hell, like, since you was growing up, like, who the hell, you know what I'm saying, made sure you did all
My
those
mama.
things?
My daddy was back and forth. You feel me? My daddy was back and forth. He was in the war and he was in the service and shit like that. So that was me, like as a baby, an infant, toddler, blah blah blah. So then after that, he got out of the service and went back and forth to jail. So all I had was mommy, and mommy wanted to make sure I would never know dirty ass nigga type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she'd make sure like, all right, go in there, brush your teeth, wash your hair, wash your face. You don't want no crust in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. Like she was on my ass about that shit. And she like, man, don't no girl want no dirty looking ass nigga. Like you feel me? Like, and it was already to the point to where I wasn't fresh haircut all the time and fresh clothes all the time. I had to be some.
Right.
So, mommy made sure that I was presentable
Yeah.
to the maximum amount I can.
So that's probably where that shit comes from. Because I feel like my parents are the same way. Like, I've noticed that I care too much sometimes about what I'm wearing or how I look when I come out the house.
Yeah.
And a big reason, I think, is because growing up, literally, I remember I forget my deodorant, right? My dad asked me, you put on deodorant today? My dumb ass didn't lie. I'd be like, oh, no, I forgot.
Right.
He's like, Solomon, go put some deodorant on, man.
Right.
You're not walking out the house with me without deodorant.
Right.
So now when I leave the house, I'm like, deodorant,
Yeah.
deodorant, you know, shit like that. Or like, if I had mismatched socks or if I had a shirt that I thought looked cool that they knew was raggedy. Because I'm just a child. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm walking out the house, they're like, you're not coming out with me looking like that.
It was
So
embedded
because of
in
shit
your
like
mind.
that, it's
Like,
embedded.
I mean, like,
you put in your mind.
right, though, yeah, like it's etched in stone. You feel
Yeah.
me? So that is the same way that I can't use men deodorant. That shit that they say is used for men, that shit don't work for me. I be musty as fucking hours. No cap.
So what you use?
Suave, powder
Niggas
fresh.
using Suave deodorant. I'm not gonna lie.
Powder fresh, Suave.
I have as
What's
well. My
what-
dad does too, and my whole family does.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. I'm
powder-
serious.
I'm
Suave.
powder fresh. A bitch like me, she gonna be like, ooh, like, you feel me?
Yo,
Like,
this is literally the
and-
deodorant we got in our closet in the
Yeah.
house. I'm not even lying to you,
Man,
bro.
man.
That's crazy.
No cap.
Nigga said Suave. That man deodorant, that shit don't work.
I ain't gonna lie, not one time to you. Yeah, that's, you feel me? So, when I first start getting musty, you know, when you first, you don't even know it.
Yeah,
You
it
don't
just
know
happen.
it.
You don't
But
know it.
everybody, but you in class and you like, I smell, the bitch is like, I smell something. You
Yo.
and that bitch up your armpit. You and that bitch like this. You
Yo,
feel me?
that's literally
No cap though. You and that bitch looking tough.
Making
But
sure
you
nobody's
really
looking
trying
at you for real.
You looking tough, but you really just trying to protect your armpits. You feel me? No, real like shit. Like,
Growing up was tough, but it was good, man. You a kid. You don't fucking
yeah,
know.
right. I don't even be mad at the bitches that used to talk about me nowadays.
Well,
I
yeah.
ain't fuck with them, but yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I feel like as you get older, man, you learn how to callous and just harden and like deal with situations. You get better at it, like,
Right.
because you learn how to go through situations.
I
and
feel
shit.
like certain shit don't even affect certain people. You know what I'm saying? They just roll off their back almost. You know?
Mhm.
Right.
It's like, you feel like it didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I wish some things could happen for me like that, but they like some things don't, man. Some stuff I just stay stuck on. But I've seen like adults, some people I listen to talk, and they'll mention how like they deal with certain issues or situations, and it'll be so cool, man. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to be 40, so I'm not stuck on it. You know how many like people you hear
Yeah.
go through a whole bunch of shit, like Gucci and Jeezy doing that verses.
Yeah.
They'll say like, hey, bro, when I was young, man, like, you know, I'm not worried about that young nigga shit. I'm not getting mad so easy, blah, 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 blah. And they get older and they mature and they just like, man, just, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but I think you get what I'm saying.
like, everybody was talking about like Gucci was being a child about this shit though.
The verses?
Yeah, though, cause they talking about, oh yeah, Jeezy handled that shit like a man, like
Oh,
all that
damn.
type shit though. Like, and I'm like, man, look, Jeezy handled that shit like he knew how, and Gucci handled that shit like he knew how. You feel me? Like me, nigga, you send somebody in that bitch to do me, and I do them, I'm hollering. Bitch, you tried it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, put them in the dirt. You feel what I'm saying? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Flat, nigga. Yeah, like, nigga, foul. Man, what? Wanna pull out tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, put 'em in the
Yeah,
dirt.
like, shit. Nigga got me fucked up too, nigga. It's like, nigga, if it was Jeezy, nigga, and WAP sent some shit in there to do the demo and it didn't happen like he wanted to do, Jeezy would have been hollering on some shit like that too. And Gucci would have been, I tell you what. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Jeezy ain't even had nothing to say. He just was like, but I feel like that, like, it was some scripted shit though, too.
What, the verses?
Yeah.
It probably was a little bit low key. You know, they ain't going just randomly just do whatever.
Right. I ain't gonna fake though. Gucci want to do that shit street though.
You think so?
Gucci wanted to do that shit like he wanted to do that shit.
Mm.
I feel like that. Like, they keep on asking for the old Gucci, man. You feel what I'm saying? And the old Gucci man was reckless as fuck. So.
He was off the lean.
Yeah.
With the weight on him.
Yeah, the bitch said he was like, shit, I'm not even liable for what I do. Bitch is really fucked up off that lean though.
I got another question, bro.
Yeah.
So, if you weren't doing music,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You got out of jail. Do you think you'd be stuck in the same pattern, or you would have like switched some things up, gone for some different things? Honestly, and like
if I went to jail and didn't do music, you asking?
wait, say that again.
If I went to jail and didn't do music when I got out, is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Like, would you still be in the same pattern? You think around the same influences, the same things, or would you at some point on your own think you would have found a way to be like, nigga, I need to stop this, figure something out that's like long standing, that'll work long term?
I mean, cap, no matter whatever I'm doing right now, which is not to be spoke on, but whatever I'm doing right now, I still have businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I still got investments. You know what I'm saying? So, me and my brother right there, Pete, we got houses. We buy, fix them, flip them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a garage door company to where if you got a garage and something fucked up with it, we send our technicians out to it and they fix your garage. You might be stuck in the house. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, you might be stuck in your garage and can't get to work at 6 in the morning. You need us. That's an emergency call. We're going to come out there. We're going to fix your garage. You can go on here to work. By the time you come back, your shit going to be fixed. Just drop that bread. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't put these investments in, and I know I could do this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? But rapping, I mean, without rapping, I would definitely wouldn't be down here talking to y'all, especially. You know what I'm saying?
Probably. Yeah.
No cap.
That's
What I'm coming
true.
to Atlanta for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really came here to chase what need to be chased. That's one.
Right.
And for two, black businesses thrive down here.
They do.
This is if anywhere a black business thrive, it's here. That's how I feel. You feel me? So
A lot of folks feel that way. So,
yeah.
You know, you don't.
Yeah. So
I had another question, but I forgot it. Damn. Shit, bro.
I mean, well.
No. Hold on. I don't remember.
If you didn't have a question, man, I actually got a question.
I'm listening.
So, like, look, man, DMG, man, how did that come to, you know what I'm saying, come to be what it is today?
Okay, so I don't know if you could see it. Can you see it? What it say under there? Under the DMG, can you see what it say?
Drug Money Gang?
That's right. Yeah.
So that's what it stands for.
Yeah, it stands for Drug Money Gang. Though. That's all I knew. At a point in time, when I had to take care of me and my family, that's all I literally thought that's all I knew how to do good.
Drugs.
That's all. I literally thought, like, shit, if I can't do nothing, I could serve. I could try. So that's what I came home to every time I came home.
Right.
That's how I came up. Every time I came up, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, that's really what I grew up on, drug money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember my question. Both of them. All right. So you mentioned that you invested in these properties and things like that. So I wanted to ask you, especially for other people trying to get into it, how did you learn about this? How did you get into this? Did someone introduce this to you, or you just stumbled upon it?
Before I went down, I was living in a house, paying rent at this house, and the owner told me, like, you know, like, for a couple of dollars though, like, you can have this house. And I'm like, swear. Shit, can I work towards it? Give me a couple months. I'm gonna give you the money. She gave me 2 months. I gave her the money. We signed. We did the paperwork. We went downtown. We did everything we needed to do, and it was my house.
Right.
So when that happened, my goofy ass did some illegal shit with the house. So when I did that with the house, I lost the house. I lost the house, and I told myself, like, shit, if I get another house, I'm flipping that bitch. Like, I'm not about to hold on to it, do no dumb shit. Like, in my head, ooh, if I could do this for this long, I'm gonna get this much money. But in reality, I really could have doubled what I paid for it and got rid of it. Went to the next one.
Yeah.
And did 2 of them the same way. I was just goofy trying to get over.
So pretty much you learned from your mistake.
For sure.
Okay, so that's a big thing right there. That's good right there.
Yeah. So with me losing them bitches while I was in there, I learned, like, yeah, partying like the picnic.
Okay. So I've noticed on your page too, nigga, like your videos.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So how'd you make this shit happen, nigga? Like, do you just know the right photographers, videographers, you know, the right people that connected you? Did you just hit these dudes up? Like, how did that connection happen?
No, when I about to shoot a music video, I let the music speak. You feel me? I let it come to me, and then I close my eyes and all right. Have you ever listened to music while you went to sleep?
Yeah.
And you picture your own video in your head while you going to sleep?
I've done that shit.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I've done that shit.
That's what I do. I say I want to shoot this video. I'm listening to this video on repeat while I go to sleep. The video gonna come in my dream. I'm gonna make it happen. That's it.
Okay, nigga. Are you spiritual?
You know what, my girl is. Yeah, like, and most of my people around me is though, but I'm religious, but as in spiritual, I'm learning more about it because people around me teaching me shit though. Like my brother A-Rod the God, he teaching me angel numbers. He teaching me about the sage and the positive.
That shit. Yeah.
All this, like I say, all this shit really still new to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like music. Like I be in Cleveland, in my home city, and I might be like at a mall.
Okay.
And like recently, it just happened to me. We was in H&M. I'm just trying to grab something to wear for the night so I can get the fuck out of here. I'm like trying to grab some little quick shit. And I hear some little. It's like a group of 5 little white, like 4 or 5 little white boys that like, hey Huncho. And then when I turn around, they like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't want to know that they saying my name though, and I'm like, what the fuck? I keep hearing my name.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then when they say it again, I'm looking at him right in the face, and he know he called. I'm like, what's up? He like, you Huncho, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he like, you Huncho, right? Instead of me saying yeah, I said why. And my brother A-Rod the God always tell me, like, openly invite your supporters and people who are around you, know what I'm saying, that's really supporting what you got going on. Because you gotta think though, like, with like niggas been in the streets, you done did some dirt. Or your people done did some dirt. And they know you fuck with them folks. So they like, damn, you fuck with them. And in my head, oh, I fuck with him. They like, oh, he a op too. Whole time, they supporters though. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, why? Like, why you wanna know who I'm in?
You could call it like PTSD, man. Post-traumatic stress. Like after, it's like dudes come back from war, they get used to a way of living to really extreme situations, and they come back to a regular world, and they still thinking that shit's going on because it's that crazy. You know, that kind of thing. Like that shit is a real thing for a lot of black men in the U.S. Actually, that's something they talk about a lot, man.
Yeah, I mean, he made me start opening my arms to people. Like, you feel me? Like, what's up? You feel me? Like reaching out to people.
Being
like, no cap. I wouldn't have never reached out to y'all. I reached out to y'all.
You did.
I reached out to y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reached out to y'all. I ain't no cap about name. Like,
how'd you find out about?
I don't even. You know
you
what?
saw it somewhere randomly, some shit.
No, you know what though? I like watching interviews.
I do too. Yeah.
I like watching interviews. Y'all be watching interviews?
Yeah,
like,
I watch a lot of it.
Yeah. Right. I like watching interviews. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I get bored at night. I might be like, shit. All right. Well, I'm done figuring out my game plan for tomorrow. I'm about to watch it. I'm about to go on YouTube or figure out my game plan for the next day after that. I go into an interview and I'm watching the whole interview. And I'm like, damn, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And whole time, I might be watching the interview that y'all did, or another podcast, or another internet radio station. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So, whole time, all y'all got to do is be added. Artists, we or managers, like they search all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all alone, if something, man, it be so much long of a line. This shit so wild. Boom. Let's just say this real fast. I scroll down my timeline. I see Lil Baby. Lil Baby got an artist on his page. Let's just say Lil Key. Boom. Lil Key got an artist on his page. Boom. Blase blah. Boom. This artist then did a interview, but he ain't at nobody, right? But he added the person that also did an interview, one of his niggas. Like, this how far this shit go back.
It
like,
can't
this
be
how,
like that, yeah.
Like, yeah, but like, you ain't never been in no, on Instagram, you be like, damn, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, right. So,
You've been clicking on links.
yeah, just keep on clicking.
Yeah,
Bow,
yeah.
bow, bow, bow. And I'm like, damn, these niggas right here in the A. I'm fucking with that. They're doing their own thing. Like, this shit look genuine. I'm fucking with this. Oh, yeah, shit, what's up? Y'all do interviews? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit
That's
like
what's
that.
up, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that too, man. That's
No,
what's
for
cool.
sure.
And I know you weren't trying to do it, but it's just cool that that happened, like,
Right.
and that the connection happened this way. You know what I'm saying? Because it did come from a place like that. Like, nigga, quarantine happened, and we chilling talking about a podcast, man.
Right.
And literally, like, I feel like everything we try to do, we like overthink or, you know, we're too focused. The podcast was one of the few things, if not the only thing, I feel like just happened kind of organically.
Right.
We didn't even go out of our way to do it. And I feel like because of that, it's worked out so well, man. But we're glad you're here, dog. Honestly, man.
I know, I appreciate it though. Like, I mean, like, y'all hit the Authentic Empire, right?
Say it again.
Authentic Empire?
What? No, what is that?
Authentic Empire, y'all hit the Fujiano.
Fujiana?
You do for a restaurant?
No, it is a vending machine.
Fujiano, Big Mom ain't shit. She won't let me see my son.
I don't know
Y'all
the music,
never
but I've
heard that
heard the
song?
name. I don't know the music.
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, like, boom. So Authentic Empire is one of the biggest management and independent labels in down here for real.
It's like the Southeast and shit.
That's why I moved down here. Cause of them.
Okay.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, by the time I moved down here, the person I was talking to every day wasn't a part of their team no more. You know, shout out Marquita. But they still was pushing, and they still was doing their thing. So I went to go holler at them, and they fuck with me, you feel what I'm saying? So they signed me on to a management deal, you know what I'm saying, and a projection management and what is it called? A project management, I'm sorry. Right, so that's what I'm dealing with right now as far as management. You feel
It sounds like it's taking another step forward.
Yeah.
It seems like, yeah.
Actually, Gucci signed Fujiano. If y'all don't know Fujiano.
I didn't know that. Shit.
Yeah, Gucci signed. He in a new set 217.
Okay.
Fujiano, if you know what I'm
Okay.
saying.
That's what's up.
It's a lot of popular artists that's as far as hit singles. Authentic Empire got a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Like Money Moo, YSN Boys, YSN Trapping Solid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jeezy, Escobar.
Okay.
Man, it's a lot of artists.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
named
saying?
quite a few.
Yeah,
Glad you
so
remember.
yeah, no, they really doing their thing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm fucking with them, and I fuck with independent labels that start small, because as an artist you can grow with a label.
Yeah.
So I dig that, and I fuck with it.
So it seems like you in it for the long term.
Yeah, I mean, why not? If I do something, I'm going all the way at it.
Hell yeah.
If I do anything, I'm going all the way at it.
Hell yeah,
I don't give a fuck
man.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got any new things coming up soon that you think you want to mention or should mention or?
I actually got something called No Patience.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dropping the trailer, the teaser for that tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping the teaser for that tomorrow.
Wait, let's say the date. So
yeah, January 4th.
Okay, January 4th. Oh, it's my sister's birthday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping that. Yeah, January 3rd, my daddy's birthday. So shout out Pops.
That's cool. Okay.
I'm dropping that teaser. It's called No Patience.
No Patience.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't even gonna fake with y'all. It's a lot of females not gonna agree with that song though, because No Patience is me saying, bitch, I ain't got no patience. Like, let me pay for that. Bitch, you don't want to fuck? Let me pay for it then. Flat the fuck out. Like, yeah, like I don't want to talk about nothing or say nothing. When I get done, get up out of here. Yeah, get up through. Yeah, like, I don't want to talk about nothing. Like, yeah.
Oh my God, bro. No patience, man. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Have you mentioned that anywhere else? Like publicly?
No.
Okay, so if we drop it by the time it's dropping tomorrow, but
yeah,
you dropping the trailer though.
Yeah,
you know when you gonna drop the like full on.
I mean, it just matter how long y'all take to do the demo. Like,
this should be dropped. I'm not even gonna speak now because I'm not gonna say it.
But like shit though. No patience though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hollering about it first right here on Atlanta World. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's going.
Okay, cool. I think that's everything. That's a good amount of time. It's an hour and like almost 10 minutes. That's pretty good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Any final words? No, we good. We cool.
I mean, shit. Yeah. I wanna. Is the camera still on the road?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, yeah. I wanna shout out Atlanta World. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Atlanta period as a city.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Take me with open arm. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Lakeview. I want to shout out Nuttywood Crip. You know what I'm saying? And I want to shout out DMG Drill Mini Gang. And you're going to see more of it soon. Black.
Boom.
Yeah.
So, all right. That's a wrap.